Have you seen this yet? Oh
No,
man.
no.
All right.
Oh shit, I'm spilling shit. What's up, Vegas? Hey, where the sexy ladies at? Hey, where the weed at? All these fucking drug addicts. Where the big girls at? No, it's more than that in here. Cut it off. All them bad bitches I seen in the lobby, cut it off. One more time for Royale, y'all. Come on now. Give it up for Royale, my man Stacy. Yeah, we in motherfucking Vegas! It's cold as a hoe's heart outside. Man, and y'all women ain't got no clothes on. You bitches gonna be sick in the morning. I see all them big girls in here with them bodysuits on. Y'all look like a wrestler walking through them damn. They come through there and be about 6 of them like this. There go 6 wrestlers, they like this. When them big girls get out the car, the whole car get up like this. The shots be like, shit! We in motherfucking Vegas.
Yeah.
Them white people on the side like, hurry up, nigga, so we can get y'all gambling. Come on now. Come on with the fucking jokes.
You don't really get to the Katt Williams part until like 4 minutes in. Should I skip it or you want to watch it?
No, you can skip it. I mean, if you know where it's at.
I know it's like 4 minutes in. Let's
He's
see.
hella high energy. He's fun.
I know, right?
Oh, my like.
This nigga Katt Williams done fucked the game up. That little mother. Did y'all see that nigga running? That nigga was running like. That nigga said he ran a 4-4. No shirt on, nigga's hair was flying back. Nigga, Katt must be stopped. I was insulted that the nigga didn't insult me. I said, nigga, I need some fucking press too, nigga. Shit. I started to send the nigga some shit about me. This some shit you didn't know right here, nigga. The nigga said he ain't never got high with nobody. I've been high with him before. And that nigga set up and did a whole 8-ball one time. Champagne, cigarettes. All night, that nigga walk around. It's beautiful. This a jacket that nigga will wear right here. The nigga told the truth though. Oh, he was tearing them niggas' asses up. That nigga said everything I wanted to say. Oh God, he told the niggas' ass up. That nigga said Cedric looking like a walrus with his hands on top of his belly. Nigga said Puppy tried to fuck me. Puppy tried to fuck Katt. They've been trying to fuck Katt ever since Friday after next, but Terry Crews had him in that goddamn bathroom. Oh, he told them niggas' asses up. But he told the truth about a lot of them niggas, I ain't lying. He tore their ass up. I don't know how it's gonna work out for him later. But somebody gonna hit that nigga in the head and he don't know who gonna hit him. I called Kevin and I called him. Cedric didn't answer the phone. And I ain't never had Steve Harvey's number. That motherfucker uppity ass nigga. I tried to call that nigga. Bang, 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 bang. I called Kevin though. I called Kevin. I said, man, come on, man. What would you do, Mike? I said, beat the dog shit out of him, catch him somewhere and whoop his motherfucking ass. I'm having a little boy with me. Come here, man. Because I asked Katt one time, I said, man, how did that happen? He said, I was up there talking to the kids. He said, that little nigga was strong. Talking about the little boy. All these women coming out on these dudes and shit, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, you know what I mean? And, you know, women ain't came out on me because they know I ain't got no money. Them bitches like, oh, he in Vegas this weekend, he ain't got no motherfucking money. We're gonna wait till he get his money up first. Shut up. Project Power Ranger. Did nobody ask you nothing anyway? I can tell the way you talking, your hair ain't done. Bitch, you flew out here on Southwest. And you're sleeping in a room with 5 other hoes. And y'all on the strip cold with no clothes on.
No clothes. Yeah.
I stopped it on accident.
I didn't expect for him to be on his side like that. I like that.
What'd you say?
I didn't expect for him to be on his side like that. I like it.
Yeah, well, you know, that is the question. Is anybody gonna call Katt a liar? Because so far, everybody I've seen is kind of like,
Well, okay, so we have responses. The
Yeah.
responses. Okay, so Kevin Hart.
Mhm.
I have his response.
Yeah,
You
let's see
want-
it.
Okay, hold on. I don't know. Let me not be biased.
I saw him like, was it in like the Breakfast Club or something like that?
Yes, that's exactly where it was, which is it's just the platform itself. Just he's a trip to me. But you know, hey, that's my
Well,
opinion.
you know, I've never been a Kevin Hart fan, and the
Never
truth is,
either. That's so weird.
yeah, and the truth is, I've never really been a huge Katt Williams fan either, to be honest with you. I thought he's been really funny in certain things, but I
Mhm.
never, you know, I never bought a ticket, you know what I'm saying? So I never really, I don't have a dog in the fight, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Right,
like playing
right.
favorites or anything. But the recent interview, I think, puts a lot of things into perspective about Katt Williams that I was unaware of. So,
Right. And you weren't even a fan of his stand-up, or it was
you know, not necessarily that I wasn't a fan, but I wasn't really familiar with that much. And what I had seen was really silly, you know, really,
Mhm.
you know, I mean, the brother's
Really?
working hard. Yeah, really silly. I mean, I see him he's working hard and all sweating and, you know, doing some shit. And I'm just like, you know, it's not necessarily my thing, you know, but, you
Right.
know, but I've seen other things I thought were really funny.
Okay. His
You're looking for
stand-up,
Kevin Hart?
yeah, his stand-up got more solid. Yeah, I am. But I obviously, as usual, I can't find the Kevin Hart one, but I have Tiffany Haddish right here. So let's hear that
She
for
responded?
now. Yes, she
Did she?
did.
I didn't hear her response.
Yep, here we go. Okay. Oh, careful. Somebody tripped over my light in this here studio.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm going to do this.
I'm gonna find a good song to put in, like for the like
right for that.
for the little spaces and shit, where we just sitting there looking
And
at
I
it.
don't even see the mute button, so bear with me. Where do I mute myself? Oh, mute. Okay.
LA, nigga. I've been doing shit. I was on That's So Raven. I was on all this shit. I did extra work. I was on all the white people TV shows, the black people TV shows. I used to be on Dance 360, bitch. I've been out here. I've been telling jokes since 1996. 1996. This nigga said, oh, they wouldn't let her perform in a comedy store. That's true. They wouldn't let me perform on the white nights in the comedy store, but I performed on all the black nights. They wouldn't let me perform on the white nights at the Improv, but I performed on all the black and Latino nights. And so the rest of my...
Eh, eh.
Yeah, it wasn't. She didn't really call him a liar per se. She just says,
I'm just
uh-uh.
not plussed, Well, plus, Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if you up on some of the Missed It by That Much episodes that I do, but I did a little thing with her and Ari Spears.
Eric Spears. I have this response. His response. You know what? I don't even know if I downloaded his response. His response was just gross to me.
Yeah, you want to see it?
Yeah, I guess. I saw what I could stomach. I just felt, well, let's see. Let's see. Wait,
Uh,
first let's talk about Tiffany. So really quickly,
mm.
Tiffany is not funny to me either. She's not, she herself.
No, she's got a charismatic personality kind of thing. Yeah,
eh,
it's kind of like Ricky Smiley. Like they've got these sort of charismatic personalities, but they're not necessarily funny.
like a homegrown, and she's funny because of that. Like she's
Yeah,
like,
they're
girl,
not necessarily
we
funny or
doing this.
talented or anything, but they do. And whether or not, I'll be honest, whether or not Tiffany started in 1996 or not, I mean,
Mhm.
she has been putting in work. You know what I'm saying? So if she's not a professional at this point, I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? If she can't do what she needs to do at this point, I don't know what to say. Because even if she started off with a hand up, you got to be able to like, you
Hold
know,
your own. I believe a
rock.
lot of, I feel from what my observation is, at least that a lot of stuff has been handed to her and I didn't understand why, I love the show that she put out, They Ready, the first one, I believe, with the girls, the women comedians, they were so funny. But she didn't do anything funny. Like she just introduced them. What got me thinking about like why is she where she is was when she walked on The View.
Mhm.
And did you see that at all? And Whoopi was like, "We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you." Like she was like the next new black woman comic who was going to change the world. Basically, it was so dramatic. And I was like, "What?" Ooh, I don't know. That was so strange to me. So,
Yeah, hmm.
mhm.
Part of the trippiness about this whole thing is looking at it through the lens of perspective and knowing what you know now, know versus, and so Whoopi's a bit of a gatekeeper. She's got the Jewish last name, right?
Right,
That
right.
right. And I've seen her on The View, and I remember basically she plays this character of a smart lady, but she's not necessarily smart, but that's her character on TV. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And she
I
plays
never
it
I need to
right.
disclaimer that growing up, her daughter is my best friend. And then we've been friends for that, yeah, for a really, really long time. That's my disclaimer. So I can't say that I can approach it totally biased, but I've been proud and I've been disappointed as hell over certain stuff. So
Well, listen, I'm
so I
sorry.
can't say whether I believe I mean
I know
she's
I'm sorry
smart,
she
but
your friend, but Whoopi's the same one that had Ted dancing in blackface and all that other shit back in the day. So Whoopi, she's not my favorite. And like I said, looking at this through the lens of perspective, excuse me, excuse me, through the lens of perspective, and now
Mhm.
looking back on it now, they cancel anybody for blackface now, but she was putting it out back then, and you compare her, like that situation. I look at in the same vein as I look at Justin Trudeau and Jimmy
Mhm.
Kimmel, all of them doing, and Howard Stern, like they all did blackface. You know what I'm saying? Like, and none of them got, and Sarah Silverman, and none of them all got canceled for what they did. So
Eh,
And
I,
from looking at it from my perspective, it seems as though almost she's one of the people that's leading you towards accepting these things that are unacceptable, you know?
right. While standing in a position of Black empowerment,
Yeah,
basically. So
yeah.
it's a little bit contradictory. I understand. I also think Hollywood was a different place when she was coming on the scene. And so she was probably tolerating a little bit more than anybody would these days because times change, but it's not a pass. I don't give her a pass for that. That's just gross. Just gross. We know
I
the
mean,
history.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know again, I'm not trying to be, I don't try to do personal attacks on nobody because I don't know these people, right? I don't know. But I know the shit that she does on The View is, it makes me angry to see her either be so uneducated on the issues or just lying. Like she's either stupid as
I
hell
want to say that
or
she's
she's
uneducated.
lying.
She lives in a bubble.
Yeah.
That's what I like to believe because otherwise you're a
I mean,
really bad
yeah,
person.
yeah, never attribute to what's the saying? Never attribute to malice what you can attribute to uh
I don't know that saying.
uh
Ignorance.
yeah, something
That
like that. It's something like that,
makes
So
sense. Yeah.
right. So like, I'm not gonna call her out as like being I don't know about her on the Epstein Island or nothing like that. I don't know nothing about that, right? I'm
I
not
don't know
going
anything about
there.
that either.
Right?
I actually
But what
don't.
I'm saying is like what I have seen and how I've heard her talk and things that the ideas that she pushes, it's just like I don't respect them. I don't
Right.
respect that,
What
mm.
was, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Let's
Yeah,
hear
but
it.
so Tiffany didn't call him a liar, that's for damn sure.
Tiffany didn't call him a liar. She just said that he was mistaken because she was working. She was dancing and on all the, just not with the white people. She was trying to say that, I think, because he called her out for the white people, that she got in through fucking a white dude, right?
Oh, see, this is I had pulled this one out. I'll show you that one later,
Is
but
this
wait.
the Tupac one?
Yeah,
I
because
love
like I was saying, through the lens of perspective, this is Ari Spears. Let's see.
that. Okay.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears here. A lot of people have been asking me on the Instagram about my thoughts on the Katt Williams situation, and he did mention me, which was a head scratcher because I don't know what I did to him. I was going to save this for my podcast, but I might as well kind of get into it now. And basically, I'm going to repeat the same thing.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat the same thing a couple times too, because I'm sorry, but these niggas all look like they in their feelings, and I'm sorry, like they just look
Straight
so
up.
like
Straight
I'm
up.
saying, like no, that's the thing about it to me, like he looked like he in his feelings, boy. I don't know, you know what I'm
And
saying?
progressively so. It's like he starts out with that. I was gonna say this for my podcast. Like that's all ego. It's straight up like I got
I'm
something.
like,
I got a
ooh.
podcast. Ooh, go ahead.
Anyway, all right.
And he's
On my
man.
podcast.
What?
I was just gonna say he's a talented brother. Like he's like his impressions and shit go stupid, but this just makes it
Yeah,
just
but he done some shit that's just way too suspect, though.
way gross. I
Way
know.
too suspect. Wait. Hold on.
Oh
Wait.
shit. That's so funny.
Hold
What is
on.
going on? Oh no. I can't look at
Don't
that.
worry about that. This shit here, Ari Spears.
Mm, that's so funny right there.
I know, right? I don't know why internet's going slow right now,
Because you need it to go fast.
right? This right here.
Oh God. Yeah. What is that? What the okay. I didn't even like go deep into this because I was just like, I'm not seeing this.
It's like his little rap thing.
Be my man. When I say my man, he really my man.
Yeah, he got too
Like, what
much.
is that? What was that a comedy skit? Like, I'm
It was
just
some kind of skit. Yeah, I guess he was trying to sound like a rapper, and I guess he was trying to do a gay rapper. I don't know. I don't
okay.
look. I don't know what these fools be thinking.
Even the gayest rapper on earth, Little Nas X, doesn't do it that gay. Like, that's just crazy.
All right.
And, again, people ask me what I thought about it. And I'm going to say this. I think it's sad. It saddens me to know that my people, the people I love, black people, as well as everybody else, but my people come first, black people, we love drama.
Yeah. Okay. So it's appeal to the black
Drama with
people,
the
right?
licking the lip, like licking out the side of his mouth, like that's drama. Oh God, I
We love drama. We stew in it. We love it so much that we allow it to be detrimental to the progress of us and a culture. We absolutely love it. Because I'm asking myself, why did he
Mm.
do something that was both unnecessary and absolutely pointless? Um, and in reading the comments, it's I could tell we love drama by the shit we say. You know, um, protect Katt at all costs. We gotta protect Katt. He the goat. He the goat. And I want to address both those things. All right, number one, the goat thing uh, is a useless title. Um, every comedian, every entertainer, every performer is the GOAT to their fan base. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer.
Is he
He's
tripping?
so hurt. He's so hurt that he's talking nonsense. On first of all, no,
First of all, it'll go to their fan base. No, it's a lot of motherfuckers that
no,
like Steve Harvey
no,
that know Eddie
no,
Murphy is in a
no.
whole
Yeah,
different level. You
right.
know what I'm
We're gonna
saying?
say
And
Eddie
so he's
Murphy.
like, first of all, the GOAT conversation don't even matter.
Like,
Okay, stop.
okay, why are you so mad though,
Like,
bro?
who
Like,
don't want to be the GOAT?
so
Who don't want to be the GOAT?
right, exactly. Oh, my
Who gets
fans
in
call
this?
and then my fans call me the goat. Like, well, I guess like
Stop. Ain't nobody calling you the
fuck you,
GOAT.
though. Nobody talks
Like even
about
your
you.
fans, I don't think your fans are calling you the GOAT.
I really don't think so. You let's. I guess we can
Yeah.
check the comments, but who knows how
Yeah.
it goes? I
Yeah.
don't
I
know.
don't think your fans are calling you the GOAT, dog. I don't think so.
I think that he needs a better camera angle too. Who told him to shoot up? Like that's just
Well,
crazy.
because he's so hurt, he didn't think it through. You know what I'm saying? He just had to
He
get
had to,
on.
oh, that's what I was about to say. You see how he had to come out and say something. He couldn't not say something a minute longer. Talking about black people love drama. Who loves drama?
Everybody loves drama. Stop saying black people.
Right.
Everybody loves drama.
Yo
Stop
people though.
playing.
The yo
Huh?
people. Like, no. I'm not
Look,
down for me in
everybody
that.
loves drama. Everybody was flooding to the comment section. It's not just
We're
you.
all
It's
here
not
for
just black folks.
drama. Yes.
Stop with the bull.
Yes.
GOATs to their fan base. Wanda Sykes, everybody he called out, Ricky Smiley, Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, they're all GOATs to their fan base. I get called a GOAT and a legend all the time. If you think I'm tooting my own horn, look at my comedy clips. Go through the comments. Aries, you a GOAT. You a legend. While that's flattering, it's a useless title. There can only be one GOAT, and his name was Richard fucking Pryor. Um, Yeah, I remember one of my favorite things to watch was the 30 for 30 with Shaq on ESPN when he was playing for the Orlando Magic. And in his younger days, he goes, when people would ask me whose team is it, when you're in your 20s, you care about shit like that. I had to let people know it was my team. But as I got older, I realized that's a useless title because the ultimate goal was to win a championship. So as far as y'all saying who the GOAT is, Katt is your GOAT. I understand that. But that's a useless title. Then you say things like, we got to protect Katt at all costs. Protect him at all costs. Did he cure cancer? Did he cure AIDS? Did
He's
he end
so mad.
racism?
Oh my God, he's so mad. And what is he trying to say? Because he's not saying it. Does he say if you cure cancer or
Did
AIDS,
he
you
cure
need to be
cancer?
protected?
Did he cure AIDS?
I mean, but what is he
That's the
saying? Think about it.
argument.
Is he saying that if person
Wow.
is, I know he's just so
I
mad.
thought we was doing stand-up comedy here.
But
When did we
it's
get into
sad.
curing cancer
Look
and
at how you
AIDS and
froze
shit?
him.
What'd you say?
How you froze his face. Sorry, guys, that's so petty, but ill. That's a lot to
Yeah,
me.
if I didn't know
You
better, I
know,
think he had, if I didn't know better, I think he had panda eyes from getting blown out.
for real.
For
I've never
real.
come. I feel like he has come with the black eye before.
I don't know. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Most of this shit is above my pay
I
grade. I
mean,
just be like,
whatever his position is in the club, it's a low position. It's a very low position.
what do you mean his position in the club?
Like if he did come with the black eye, if he is a part of the club that Katt Williams
Oh. Yeah, he's street level. Yeah, he's street level. You know what I'm saying? He's like the restaurant manager. He's not district corporate, right?
I still have to talk to the general manager before I can even,
Right, right.
baby. And he
Did
did
he
all that.
figure out black
He's the-
poverty? Turn the fucking volume down. Protect Cat at all costs. Knock it off. Keep it in perspective. This is a news cycle. That's all this is. It's a news cycle. This ain't curing cancer. This ain't nothing to protect nobody about. Oh, he shook up Hollywood. He exposed Hollywood. Ooh, he told the truth. Again, to me, this is pointless. What did he do? What did he change? He didn't change anything. Steve Harvey is still going to be Steve Harvey. The success, the fame, the money, the momentum, the adulation, the respect, the adoration from the fans is still going to all be there. Same thing with Cedric, same thing with Chris Tucker, same thing with Ludacris, same thing with Rhonda Sykes, same thing with me, same thing with Ricky Smiley. Everybody that he named will still go on. Nothing has changed. All right? This wasn't life or world changing. It's a news cycle. And it's funny because this is why I say social media is both a blessing and a curse and dangerous. This phone, this device gives everybody a platform. Everybody gets to be heard, which is power. And everybody don't deserve power. I'm reading some of the comments about Kevin, and I'm reading stupid shit like, oh man, Kevin's fan base is turning on him now. Cat done made it so his fan base is turning on him now. Kevin ain't never been funny. He ain't funnier than Cat. Well, first of all of that is subjective. Secondly, the people are saying that Kevin ain't funny or he ain't funnier than Cat were never Kevin Hart fans to begin with. Don't get it twisted. Kevin Hart is a global phenomenon. He's globally famous. He can go anywhere in the world and sell out a whole arena or stadium by himself. The box office movie receipts don't lie. The tickets, the receipts at the ticket gate that you go through when you go to the arena sold out, don't lie. So for all these people that think that Cat has turned the world on its axis about Kevin, knock it off. Turn the volume down. Kevin is just fine. And again, those people saying that negative shit about Kevin were never fans to begin with. But you let people tell it, average Joes who now have power because of the phone and the platform, oh, we must, Cat exposed the Illuminati. We must stop giving our money to these devil worshippers. We must take our power back. What power? You're not that serious. You're not that important. Stay in your lane.
Wow, he just said the fans were not that serious, not that important, and to stay in their lane. I don't know if I caught that the first time I watched it. I don't know if I watched it all the way through because like he's just whining so much, you know. He didn't change anything. He broke the internet. You ain't never you did do that when somebody gave you the scoop on Bill Cosby. That's the only reason that we know who
Wait,
you are right
I thought that
now.
was Hannibal Buress. That was him?
Oh no, that's right. That was Hannibal. Never mind.
I
I'm
was,
tripping. No, he's from Mad TV, right?
he's from Mad TV. He used to do the impressions. He's very good at impressions.
Yeah,
And
the
I was going to
impressions.
say, who the hell is he impersonating right here? Because I've never heard him talk in that accent with this voice, with that kind of anger and aggression. I've never heard him talk like that. It's very interesting because I'm like, who are you impersonating?
Oh no.
It was just all ego. He's so mad.
But
So
he didn't say, Cat, you're a liar.
he
He didn't
definitely
say, you lying motherfucker, when I see you, we gonna have some words, right? He didn't say that.
what did Kat say about him?
Uh Look, see, don't do that. Don't do
I'm
that.
sorry. I don't know.
Because I told you I didn't have it all queued up like that. So don't do
It was a
that.
lot of information. No, it's not even your fault. It was a lot of information, and nobody's really talking about him, which he's probably mad at. He'd probably rather be talked about than not acknowledged whatsoever. Because I didn't even know he was in the special. And Kat probably, it was a sidebar, like it was like a, probably named him in the list of people that he was naming off, like so and so, Aries Spears, da, 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 and that was it.
I don't remember what he said about Ari Spears. I don't. but I think, yeah, it's not, or at least it's not coming to me at the moment because I'm thinking about it, But
Mhm.
I know he went at Aries, he went at Zed, he went at Hart, Steve. What did you see what Steve said?
Yes, Steve, which one? Which, because there was
Steve
two that
Harvey.
yeah, no, I
Oh,
just,
which one?
I know,
Steve Austin, a man barely alive. No. Um,
Oh, Mr.
do you have any of that? Because I don't have Steve Harvey.
Do, and that's what I wanted to, I was
Did you ever
unclear
find
about.
what you were looking for? Who were you looking for at
I was
first?
looking for Kevin Hart on the Wake Up Show, but I didn't see it, and it may just be mislabeled. But here's Steve Harvey, and let me. Oh my God. Sorry, 1 second. All right.
There is no progress without opposition. Sometimes the opposition comes from the most unsuspecting places. The devil is evil. He don't fight fair. This thing in life, that's not fair what they saying about me. That's not fair what they doing about me. It wasn't fair how they did Jesus, but they did it anyway. You are not going to get away through this thing called life without opposition. Be careful when you hear something that's laid out to be the truth. And because the person that's telling you what they say is true is speaking eloquently, don't be deceived by that. There are some people who know how to lie so well. They know how to sprinkle in just enough truth and wrap it inside their lies where they got you thinking that somebody telling the truth. You can't be righteous and negative at the same time. Righteous people do righteous things. Godly people do godly things. If the person you are talking to is talking ungodly, stop when they try to tell you they are from God and of God, because that ain't the truth. The voice of God does not have sin in it. When you are listening to anybody that's trying to make you think that they anti-Illuminati or any of this, be very careful, because God's voice does not have sin in it. If you are of God, speaking from God, you will not do anything that's ungodly, period.
Well, then.
Well, he has made for himself quite a life as a sort of a guru, sort of a what's the word I'm looking for? He giving advice and inspiration and shit like that, and
Sounds like a
think
like a
like a man and all that shit. He's made quite a name for himself doing that kind of thing. But
Mhm.
he still didn't say that he was lying. And the way that he said
Fine.
that was so slick. He's like, be very careful.
I felt like
Okay.
he was talking about himself. That's what it felt like to me. Like he was talking about himself, things that he was saying. It seemed very slick. It seemed like a snake oil salesman, preacher,
Well,
backwoods, like
what stood out to me was the idea that, which God are you talking about if you're godly, right?
yeah.
Because we know that there's different gods and people is putting different ones up as this, that, and the other. I was just watching something on the foundation of the United States of America and
Mhm.
who their God was, right? So like how it says in God we trust is total Masonic and it's not meant to
With their
to
God.
imply the Christian God.
Mhm.
The Christians take it to mean their God, but that's not what they meant when they put it on there. So, there's that, which God are you talking about, and God, the idea that God's people or a godly man would not have sin in him is antithetical to Christianity as far as what I understand about Christianity, because we're all sinners, right? But we are
Why did
forgiven
Jesus
through
die?
Christ, right? You know what I'm saying? So like
No one's a
that's
perfect man. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, but excuse me. Truth is, I could pick apart, what he's saying, but the point is, he didn't
Say
say
it
you lying.
live.
Now, I remember what he said about Steve Harvey. He said, "How come Steve Harvey can't do stand up no more? Because he went head up against Katt Williams, and Katt Williams called out his ball spot
More than that.
and
He don't
clowned
know
him
what he
so
wants.
hard that he put the mic down." And
Right.
and I remember hearing about that story, but and I didn't hear Steve call him a liar.
Right. He didn't call him a liar. And he didn't even say, I don't look like Mr. Potato Head. I didn't. No. But the thing is, he responded. So why did you respond then? Just to talk? Like just because your ego, because
Well,
your people,
he seemed like he was in his feelings too, though, didn't he? He seemed like he
yeah,
was in his
exactly.
feelings.
Because if
You
your
know what I'm
fans are
saying?
your fans, they're gonna be your fans. Like I don't see.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
nobody likes to admit they're wrong or anything like that. So if you were down with Kevin
nobody
Hart,
do though.
if you
Admit
rocking with Kevin, you rocking with Kevin. You know what I'm saying? And more
that.
power to you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm not tripping, but yeah.
Hmm. I think he gave his people something to say, something to latch onto to be able to say, I knew he didn't do what Kat said. I knew he didn't do what Kat said because he gave him all these tricky words that formed some sort of salad that people
Right.
probably will eat up, and then that'll be the response, and that'll be that. In Germany, we got Hail Hitler out of a hotel. This shit was crazy. It was so
Okay,
crazy.
so how
Like
did you get Heil Hitler? First of all, who's Hitler in this situation?
I don't. That's just what they. That's my name for what happened to us because there's no other
Okay.
explanation because they threw up the Hail Hitler. They threw all of our bags out in the snow and made us leave the hotel
Why?
because we were black.
No way.
Yeah,
No way.
it was some for real Nazi shit. It was crazy. It was in the 90s. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think that things are different now, but not really. I
So
mean,
who threw your stuff out?
the people that worked at the hotel,
So who booked you?
the the promoter, and I guess he
They
didn't do his
booked you, but they didn't
research.
know you were black.
I mean, no, they knew but the promoter obviously knew, but I guess the
Mhm.
hotel didn't.
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Some shit you don't really experience every day, you know? I
But
mean,
you never forget it.
I didn't forget it. And I wonder why we were so mild about it back then. Like we just kind of were rolling with
Well, because what are you gonna do?
yeah, at
Like
least
really,
have
what are
some
you gonna
sort
do?
of,
What are
I
you
know,
you
especially in
admit you
Germany,
got
when you don't know what the language is just
right.
so
It's
harsh
not
and
a free
different and the
country. It's
people,
not like this. It's not America. What are you
right,
gonna do?
right.
Like, that's all right. Can I stay over here? Y'all all right?
Right. We're gonna
You know
go
what I'm
over
saying? What are
here
you gonna
now.
do? What are you gonna do?
Mind if I
Show up
get
and
our
get
bags? It was bad. I remember there was an incident, but it was just like a drunk vomiting incident. But that's not enough for them to do what they did, you know? It was just one of the
Okay,
guys.
so there's layers to this story. All right, all right.
Yeah, but still, you don't throw up the Hail Hitler like for throwing up in the snow. It wasn't me. It was a guy that was with us on the tour.
Was he inebriated or was he?
Very super drunk, but still, you know,
I mean, I
rock
don't know. I
stars.
wasn't there. I don't know. I might have thrown
And
your black asses out too.
yeah,
I might have pulled my best Uncle Ruckus and be like, "Get these niggas out of here."
yeah, maybe if you're going there with it, then you know, there
Get
are those.
these
Oh
throwing
man,
up all in the snow.
all in the snow. He was yakking. He was yakking like it was like just mid sentence, and then just it was rough.
Yeah.
Again, not enough to do all that.
You
I
know, I
just
don't know. I said,
in the library.
and I don't know why nobody's gonna call Katt Williams a liar, but
I
nobody's
do.
calling him a liar.
I
You were gonna
do.
show me something from this guy I watch a lot, but I don't watch him as much anymore because he kind of has a tendency to talk a lot for me personally. What's his name
Very
again?
talky. His name is Lionel, but I don't know his last name. It's called Lionel's not Universe. I just forget it. But yeah, this
I
guy.
want to say Lionel Hampton, but I know that's a musician.
Oh, see,
So I forget his
I
name. Yeah.
remember him. I remember him from early on, just watching early on BitChute or YouTube or something and watching him. And then I just completely forgot about him. And then this Katt Williams thing came up, and I was just looking for different views because most people are either they believe Katt, or they believe, whatever artist they're a fan of saying whatever they're saying, which isn't really anything as we've seen so far. But Lionel had a different take on it, and he was coming from a whole different genre of
Yeah, whole different background, whole different everything.
everything.
What was his
Right.
take?
So let's see.
I'm interested because, like I said, I've listened to the guy talk for hours. You know what I mean?
And that he
But he does
can.
go on. For me personally, but some people like that. Some people like that. I'm not salting the guy up at all.
Yeah, like
You
if
know what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
background, if it's in the background, I enjoy it, like just to hear, and you'll pick up on certain things. But I'm starting it right where he starts on his perspective. So there it
All
is.
right.
What seemingly was this off the cuff kind of interesting, very opinionated Black comedian and actor, Katt Williams, with Shannon Sharpe. This thing, it seemed like, okay, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Blew everything up. And it blew everything up in ways that people don't understand. And one of the reasons why it's not taken off is because there's a sense of infantilism or infantilism, depending upon where you're from, that white America feels regarding things that are in the Black community, saying, okay, whatever. Cardi B, okay, it's the way white and government never understood it. Sometimes entertainment does. Look at rap music. Look at Black music. Look at jazz. Look at everything initially. When rap came about, people looked at it as tribal, jungle, not music. They laughed at it. Mm-hmm. Some smart people said, oh, no. So whenever somebody comes along and says the same thing that, let's say, the Alex Jones or conspiratorial crowd, the conspiratorium says, if their name is Fitty Wap, bastard, dirty, whatever, they'll say, pfft. If somebody comes in with gold teeth or braids named whatever, they will just immediately excuse them because there's a sense of they're not, that's those entertainers. They mean well. They're not in our group. They are exactly, if not more, they are so approachable and poachable and nobody gets it. And there's a sense even among I don't think it's racism. I think it's a sense of class structure. They're just, they're kind of like children. They don't really get it. That's exactly
What's interesting about this is
that's the whole.
There are Black folks like this too. Like the way that he's describing this, like, look, that's with Black folks too. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting that I'm relating to what he's saying because of having experienced this exact thing. So, I just thought
which
that was
is actually leads into part of the reason why I believe you and I share this, that it's kind of why I didn't like Kevin. Oh my God, what the little one, the comedian. Yes, Kevin Hart, as a comedian, because it was just like the overly acting Black or whatever is just not realistic.
Yes.
I can't get with it. It's just
it's the minstrel show in a way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why I didn't like Martin. Everyone was like, "You didn't like Martin." I'm like, it wasn't my thing. So I get what he's saying too, and I like that he's calling it out because nobody else is, So
yeah, but cool. It's just, but go ahead.
Okay. And then there are other people who say, "Well, let me tell you something. If I had my druthers, I would." And there are folks who dive in and seemingly appear to be able to handle this. Do you ever see Barack Obama try to connect? He had absolutely nothing to do with this particular demographic. In fact, later on, and it was so. Remember when he ran and when he won? Jesse Jackson, people were crying, and I understand it. But later on, it's like, are you kidding? You were sold out. Do you think they would let anybody near him? Anybody near the control panel who was going to do something that is?
I don't know when he gets back into Katt, but he has, like, as you saw, like 10 videos where he's completely enamored and in awe of his what he calls his genius, and thinks that he's blowing up the spot, that what he's saying is so important, more important than anything that anyone in the what he calls the conspiracy, whatever, the conspiracy crew, what they're saying, that what he's saying is so important, and it's so raw and it's so real, and that's what he appreciates about it. So he has a ton
Well,
of videos.
I really wish I had time. I didn't have to be at the mechanic all day today because what I was going to do was pull up all the light-skinned women
Oh, I
that
know.
don't do interviews.
The trip. At first I thought he was just talking about Eddie Murphy, and then I think it was you who brought it to my attention. You're like, no, all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
my chair,
You
my
don't
chair
have
went a little.
I
I was
have
leaning
the
a little bit too
montage of
hard.
the dresses.
Okay. Hey, I was gonna wait. What we're
Oh
gonna?
yeah, you go.
Did you hear Ludacris's rap comeback
Oh
and Cat's
God.
comeback to that?
Yeah, but really quickly. So
Yeah.
what did you think about Lionel? Like what his take was?
I thought it was interesting. Like I said, it was
Yeah,
interesting that white people look at it in the same way that, see, a lot of times people look at black folks like a monolith, like we all like the same shit.
right,
But it's,
right.
and I was explaining this to somebody else too. I was like, how white people come in like German and Irish and um, Greek, white people come in all these different things, but you guys are all white. I was like, well, black people are the same way. There's black people that are different, but they're all black. And popular history wants to make everything seem like it's all from Africa, but it's not from Africa. It's
Right.
like, there's
We're so American. Like besides
right,
that,
there
but
were black
yeah,
people in America, exactly, but they weren't African. You see what I'm saying? Like there's different kinds of black people is my basic thing. Like
that African American thing, honestly, is such right at this point. That catch-all thing is just so frustrating because we don't know anybody in Africa. We've never been to Africa. Most of us, like, they never came looking for us. We never went looking. Like, there's just such a disconnect there. Although, you know, there's that drumbeat in the hearts that people say that they feel sometimes. That is a connection. But overall, it's like, who's more American than Black people? Like the ones that you put all in one little bucket. Like,
I wish I could remember how to look this montage up for you. I know what it is, but I don't know how to look it up so I can find it and show it to you. But it shows black people in America and black people from Africa side by side.
uh-huh.
And you can see that they're different people. You can totally
Mhm.
see. Like Black people know Africans. We know we're not African. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I know I'm not African. You know
Right.
what I'm
And you
saying?
know
Like,
that kid in school that was like African, like, and you could tell from so many things about him. And the fact that we didn't carry, even if you think about Brazil or Haiti or these countries that speak patois, where there's an intertwine of African, some sort of African country language along with French or Spanish or whatever. We didn't, in America, we don't have any of that. We didn't bring any of that with us.
well, they don't want to believe that they're black, but they're black Mexicans, they're black
So
China, Asian
yeah,
people. Like, they don't want to, but it is what it is. Anyway, back to Cat.
practically.
I was going to show you Ludacris's response. You see him? He
Yeah,
didn't call him a liar
I did,
either.
but let's hear it again because I want to hear it because I think I might have missed something. He,
Yeah, he didn't call him a liar either. Let's see where
no, he
Ludacris.
didn't. He didn't, and he didn't say that his wife wasn't funny looking or whatever the hell. I don't think, unless I missed it. Luda.
All right, so here's Ludacris's response.
Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati, and I only left with
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go.
Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati, and I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns, yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise, comedians check your temperature.
Are you related to Luda?
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20.
To do 20 movies. And then he was
Yeah,
like,
because
huh?
how does Luda have so much money? Like I've thought that in the recent
Well, he made
past.
money doing records. He was doing
Right,
doing
but nah. I know
He got a
rappers.
couple of
I know
joints.
rappers.
Stop playing. He got a couple of joints.
He does a couple of, but 200 million. I
I don't
mean,
know. I don't know. But Katt Williams' response.
Your number one squad. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one a quad.
Okay, so let me preface this by saying somehow this is a recording that he was doing to Suge Knight in jail, I guess.
okay.
So
Okay.
he's singing it to Suge Knight while he's in jail, while Suge is in jail,
Okay.
if I understand correctly.
Okay.
All right.
And it's not AI or anything. It's
No, it's
Cat.
him. Yeah,
Okay.
it's him. All right, so I'm back it up.
Number one squad. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one a quad. I'm coming for your number one squad. Oh, Chris, I wish it never came to this. And you pissed rapper free for the first time, but you dissed and missed the wrong side of history in a time like this. I'm so ludicrous. Sorry, uterus. You were infant chronicles. This you went from Mr. Moore.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Atlanta. That's some true. In real life, I'm fast and furious. In real life, you fight furious. Got a fast car, but you hit the median. Another body by comedian. Oh, but I got paid. Roaches is a monster, but I got. Your number one squad. One of us a killer and the other one is not. One of us the.
He went back into the hook. I can't hear you.
Sorry. Yeah, you can't hear it that well, but the line that everybody's talking about is like the Fast and Furious, but you're bi curious.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't hear that. I didn't hear that. And I was listening to, who I think had a great response to Ludacris is Charleston White.
I don't know.
I'll share.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Play this.
That nigga responded to Katt Williams with a rap song. Yeah. That was the weirdest shit out of all of it. Man, hey, listen. That was the craziest shit. That's what everybody overlooking the fact that nigga Ludacris, nigga, he responded with a rap song. That lets you know how fucked up this shit is. Nigga, if you say I've been at a gay party getting I ain't finna make you no song, nigga. I'm finna call you a motherfucking lie. Why you nigga call that? Nigga, I'm gonna call you on your phone, nigga. You lying. You ain't seen me in no mother. That nigga made a rap. That nigga responded with a jingle. Say, that lets you know he guilty. Nigga come back with a rap song. A hell of a rap song. Nigga ain't rapped in 20-some years. This nigga ain't made a rap song in 20 years. Soon as Katt Williams say, hey, I seen you coming out that funny room though, nigga. With walking bow-legged, you were not needed before you went in. Your thighs were rubbed together. You come out of that bow-legged. That boy say now he gonna make a song. I ain't never was on my mind. That nigga went and made a commercial jingle to respond to Katt Williams instead of saying you a goddamn lie. That's how you call. That's how you tell a nigga he lying. You don't go write no 116 bar for no nigga. You get on the airwaves and say he lying, baby. Motherfucker ain't never seen me coming out there and play walking bow-legged. Say, boy, hey, bro, because ain't nobody came out and called him a motherfucking lie. Trick Daddy, the only one say I kick your ass, nigga. I'm a street nigga. Rest of them they been talking circles. That's why I told you I only want 5 million. And I don't want to make too many white friends, cause that shit come from making white friends.
He goes off.
Yeah. Quincy Jones them was the last nigga, and Dr. Dre them and did it. They the last nigga to be fucking them boys. Rest of that shit come from them white folk, wanting to be on them white folk stages. I'm gonna keep getting hit in the head with guns at the barbershop and throwing flower pots at niggas. This is much safer than getting this shit around. Fuck around and find out nigga got a big dick and all the white boys gotta suck your dick. You wanna be in the movie, don't you, Charles? Yeah. I heard you got a lumberjack. Who told you that? Harry. Who told Harry? Puffy. Who told Puffy? Usher. Who told Usher? Somebody. That fat girl that he gave herpes to. That fat girl was.
Okay, he goes way left.
Like,
Oops, how do I?
Too well not to have a fat girl fetish.
Yeah, so that's what he said.
But that's
I
what
tend to
I'm
agree with
saying. Like,
him.
no, yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Is anybody gonna call him a liar? Is
Right.
anybody?
Even when he's just said that Trick Daddy's the only one that came back and was like, nigga, I'll kick your ass, whatever. He didn't say he's lying. Like, I don't know what he said about Trick Daddy, but he didn't.
Yeah, I don't remember
liar.
anything about Trick Daddy. Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
That's beyond
Maybe
me.
it was some other different interview because.
But yeah,
Yeah. What was the other? Dick Gregory? Remember, he was a truth teller.
Yeah, he didn't like said.
Exactly. I have that clip if you want, if it falls in. Yeah.
Well, it kind of falls.
Yeah.
It's kind of yeah.
Well, because we have the other videos too of obviously they stole the jokes. I mean, obviously we have the we see it. They stole the joke. Steve Harvey stole his joke.
Did you see the comparison side by side with Cedric and Katt?
Yeah.
If I got that somewhere. Let's see.
He just changed it to a spaceship, right? Like that's it.
Actually, this is pretty funny though. Hold on.
Okay.
Thought I was gonna run. Y'all wondering where's Steve Harvey?
I can't see it.
Lord. Oh shit! I didn't share my screen. My bad.
No.
Thought I was gonna run. Y'all wondering where's Steve Harvey? Now, I know people waiting on my response to what Katt Williams done said.
Oh, good.
On Club Shay Shay. I was on Club Shay Shay before Katt Williams.
He sounds just like him, right?
The reason why I took so long, I pray to God to give me the strength not to get mad. God talked to me every day, every damn day. I've been in this business a long time, boy. See,
You done messed up with the wrong one. See, you just sitting there talking that bullshit. Shannon Sharpe talking about I couldn't be a movie star. Yeah, yeah. I guess you didn't see you got served. Yeah, that there was acting. Huh? Then you gonna say I took Mark Curry's jokes and stole his show. Boy, yeah, boy, you got the nerve to call me Mr. Potato Head. Calling my ass Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. But I digress. So what? I wore a wig. Huh?
He sounds dead on him. That is
He sounds just like him.
I didn't even know he could do that. I'm not familiar with his like comedy. That's so funny.
You didn't know that? Oh yeah, Godfrey's funny.
And no, I know he's funny, but I didn't know he could do impressions. Like
Yeah,
that was good.
and he's
Cedric's
he co-signed with Katt too. So
good. It's so yeah. I have another take on the whole thing too. I'll show you, but
so you decide.
Okay. Come on. See,
What?
just the thing about this life, like once you stop believing in coincidences, everything comes clear. Like there's no way that could
Well,
even
you
be
got to
that.
understand that comedy's a business and it's cutthroat. And hey, that's
It
look stuff.
is, but I mean, then I think we've gotten to the point now with Dave Chappelle's revelations and the things that have been brought to the table, like in the recent, like past couple of years. Just the transparency in the comedy game. I think we've gotten to the point where those can be considered intellectual property. Now, at that time and even now, still, it's a moral thing, and nobody is saying that people are bringing morals to the game. I know that. But we can look at it as moral people and say, yeah, you took his joke. Why did you do that? Is it because you're not funny? That's the only thing. Like,
Well, the
I
crazy
mean,
thing is the Steve Harvey TV show is almost exactly
I
like the
like
Mark Curry
Mark
TV
Curry's. I
show.
didn't even
Yeah,
realize
the
that. And
him and
Mark
Mr.
Curry's from
Cooper.
Oakland, and he just
Yeah, they
the
took the whole thing, and I was like,
whole
damn,
thing.
like,
Like
damn,
what are you working with yourself? And remember what Katt Williams said. He said Satan cannot create.
right? Well,
Mhm.
he's not the only one that says that. I believe that too. Also, that's why we see a lot of things replicated over and over again. As
Right.
far
And
as the
but I'm
type
just
of
saying the
things say. But
correlation there is very
yeah. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, they can't. Yeah, that was some revealing shit about Cat when he was talking like that, and he was like,
oh yeah, he's because you're not familiar with him as let me show you some Cat where because he's never not telling the truth. Like he's always been trying to bring the truth.
mhm.
So he tries to do it in certain ways, and sometimes it doesn't come off as funny.
Well, that's one of
But
the things he said. He said, yeah, if you tell the truth like that, then they're gonna come after you. And he's like,
right.
I didn't understand that in the beginning, and I had to learn
Hmm.
some lessons, so I temper my shit nowadays. But yeah,
Yeah, I know. I was getting in trouble for that. Um, you have one though that the Tupac thing is really cool. Like
yeah.
I love.
Again, like I said, with retrospect, when you look back at it, it's like, okay, yeah, now you say, okay, this brother wasn't crazy.
Right. Wait, look, rewind. So what did Ludacris mean when he said about the overdose, check your temperature, the comedians are overdosing or something, check your temperature.
I
What
don't
was
know.
that? A threat?
I
I don't
don't
know. I
know.
don't like it. Because they say that he was on drugs, yada yada yada.
Yeah, but Cat Williams said he's never been on drugs, and I believe him. I mean, you don't really,
Right.
you know, You know, you can't really say that if it's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Orlando Brown said that they used to smoke crack together. What did he say?
Diddy.
Oh, and your boy just said it, Mike Epps too.
What's cracking, fam? I just want you to know that I put these videos together the way I like them. And then for YouTube, I have to go through and take out everything that I think might possibly be objectionable because of their standards and how they do stuff. So this stuff is always going to be better to watch on Rumble. You get to see the unedited full version. All right?
They turned down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say I'm so free.
I want to know what kind of receipts he has for that.
Yeah, I know, right? How do you have receipts for that? Yeah, this is back when Tupac
Right.
The same nobody.
Well, no, it was when Suge got shot.
And if nobody shot Tupac, it's the same nobody that shot MLK.
Oh.
It's a lot of nobodies out there, and nobody minds if nobody comes up missing, right? That don't bother nobody, does it? Certainly doesn't bother me. So, shout outs to the nobodies. The police said they arrested the shooters, then said they didn't arrest the shooters. But I was there.
Did Suge do anything to provoke this, or?
Nobody in the world has ever provoked themselves being shot.
That's true.
If you're an idiot, you can believe this was about Suge Knight.
What about the reports that this was gang-related, that these were 2 gang members that thought they did it in spite of Tupac?
If it was gang-related, then why didn't it happen thoroughly? You're saying it was gang-related, so that means somebody's gang was shooting at somebody's gang, and then somebody's gang didn't shoot back. That's your story?
Yep, there goes another edit.
Jermaine Dupri small as a child. If I was fucking Janet, she'd already have a child. If I was fucking your bitch, she'd have a permanent smile. I'm a real G, nigga. I got permanent style. Shit. I don't fuck with you fuck faces. You grown ass niggas with gap teeth that need braces. Fucking rappers with hairlines. They're gonna fuck with me and try to compare lines. Just meet me somewhere, nigga. Let's compare minds. I mean, let's go somewhere and compare nods. Huh. What's happened?
Well,
I didn't even know he had any bars like that. I mean,
I don't think he has bars. I think he's just
not really. Yeah, but he's
talented. You know, if yeah, I think you can put some stuff together if you can write if you could write rap lyrics, you could probably write comedy, and if you could write comedy, you could probably write some rap lyrics. It doesn't make you a good rapper or a good comic, but a good writer is a good writer, is what I mean.
right. And if you can rhyme it, that's true. That's very true. Sorry, I just saw something that we haven't talked about at all. So let me share this. This one made me uncomfortable. I gotta say. How do I share that? Okay. I might have had to pull it up first, but let's see. This is all. What do you see? You see the full screen? I mean
yeah, Chris Tucker responds.
Yes. I'm just trying to make it big. Sorry.
You knew Jeffrey Epstein, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. You know, we flew Bill Clinton and a lot of different well, that was a humanitarian trip to Africa. And I met him on that trip because it was his plane. I didn't know who plane we was getting on, but it was a whole bunch of dignitary people who was with a delegation. And yeah, I met him, and you know, you don't know people, what they do in their private lives. So yeah.
But tell me this, Chris. He was on this private plane, and you could tell that it was a private plane because they called it, what is it, Lolita Express?
Oh yeah, it was a private plane. Yes. Oh yes.
But wait a minute. You didn't never go to that island, did you?
No. I don't know where that thing at.
No. I only. Hey, we was going to Africa to save lives.
Okay.
I said, okay. That ain't had nothing to do with Katt Williams, but you know.
Well, it had Katt Williams in the corner. You didn't see him right there. No, it's because Katt Williams said that about, he mentioned that several times.
Because
That's
he's
basically his.
Jeffrey Epstein, Chris Tucker, and not Smokey Chris Tucker no more.
Right. Well, yeah, and he said he's Epstein, Chris. Yeah. He said Epstein, Chris Tucker. I mean, that supposedly was his response. I don't know. I don't have the timeline, but that was so uncomfortable. Like, he also did not call anybody a liar. I just feel like he looked so uncomfortable. That was crazy. I gotta wrap it up. Let's say you wrap up.
It's not gonna wrap up. It's just gonna be the end. So yeah. So ain't nobody gonna call him a liar. I guess that's where we go end it, right?
Hold on 1 second. Get the rice, and I'm doing a podcast. The rice, I don't know. You can choose something else, and I have some cucumbers and some, yeah.
Tell him you got 10 minutes. You'll be there. Tell him you'll be there in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, I'll be there, but make sure it's so.
Well, you are funny. I was gonna say something because you started getting in your head. Dude, I can't do it, but he's like, and that's why. And I was like, oh, that's so cute when you do that. I like when you do
I get mad. I get mad. You like, okay, you are mixed. All right, because the black comes out when I get mad.
Yeah. Oh no, the black comes out all the time. I don't gotta say, oh, you are mixed.
All the time.
yeah. But the Jewish American princess, she comes out too. She comes out too. Yeah, I didn't know if you know that term, so I spelled it out for you.
I thought I could one until they were like, "Oh no."
Right.